Hey, this is Rhonda B, and I would like to talk about the medical aspects of what I've been through and of the personal drama that I've been through this time around. And I would like to start from the beginning so y'all can have a clear understanding of the medical aspects and why I choose not to trust people at this time but God, or people that are ordained by God, or people that are believers. I went through a series of stress, a lot of strife, anxiety in my life. In the 7th year of me living in my apartments in North Dallas and trying to get a change of result, I felt something in my head pop about 3 times. I felt myself having some type of breakdown, and my head went boom, boom, boom. Like I felt the extreme stress pop in my head, and I knew it was time for me to go. Outside of that, I was already dealing with, regular issues and drama in the family, but that stuff come and go. But outside of dealing with life stresses on the job and dealing with my neighbors and trying to get my situation to change caused me to go through a serious amount of trauma that I was dealing with my husband at the time. And when I left and went back home after my mom passed, I went back to Oak Cliff. And tried to get a job at the time, job hunting, going through the issues I was having trying to get those. People kept cop blocking and everything else along with that, and then end up having to go to Parkland under other people's advice. I experienced visions. I'm not going to say hallucinations because I was still in my right mind. I experienced visions and voices in my head during the time that I was under about 3 or 4 doses of medicine. And they was trying to tell me to dance, and I was like, no, because they're going to think I'm crazy. And the vision that I had was, I saw like an open sky. It was blue and white. And I saw a beam of light come down to earth. And then while I was in there, they had it like wind was blowing, and they was like, God is after his child and all this kind of stuff. Like it was like they were trying to get me to respond to things. But then I started hearing my story played out loud that I did, trapped in the darkness and anxiety, with the shield and everything else that was based off of family. It was my way of dealing with my issues and my struggles and facing giants that I was going through in my life at the time. And then it was like I started hearing all the voices of my family coming to fight for me and look for me. They moved me to a different room. They was trying to send me off somewhere else. I started seeing like a film adaptation of my life. And then God was telling me that all my verdicts was charged off except for one. And he was just like, do well by me, And my story was representing Rachel and Leah. The doctors ended up letting me go, but they wouldn't let me talk to them when I was trying to get counseling and was trying to get released earlier. But after that, my parents still wanted me to go seek other counseling, to seek other doctors for treatment for other areas, just to see if my body was okay. And during that whole situation, people was more concerned with making money off of medicine than actually trying to help me at that time. And that's why I started telling them, like, I'm not trying to play crazy. I'm here because my parents told me to. I'm just trying to see if everything's okay. And one thing led to another, and then all the other stuff that y'all been hearing about been going on. But that was the main thing. I started seeing visions and prophecy in my mind that I was going through at the time. Even when I moved, I remember when I first started unloading stuff off the truck, my crock pot had broken fell that I had got from a co-worker when I used to work at Stitch Fix. And in my mind, it was like I saw my sister broke her neck, and I'm like, why am I seeing my sister break her neck? It could even be like a friend or, a loved one or anybody else that was close and connected to me. And then I started seeing stuff, and I was also on other medicines, on and off, that my husband was trying to get me to take, that they told me to take, but it messed with my mood swings, and it was for bipolar, meaning depression. I felt like that medicine was too strong for me as well. After coming from that, I felt like I needed more time to heal, and people didn't let me heal the way I needed to. After losing my mom and just trying to talk to somebody about it. That was the main focus I wanted to bring about. Yep. So, yeah. Y'all have a good day. Peace.